Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Warwolf, and we're just gonna change it up a little bit. And instead of the Battlefield stuff, I'm just gonna show a little bit of Counter-Strike, since this is what the clan at War is gonna be playing a lot more of. Same with Insurgency. I'm just gonna show a little bit of gameplay. As you can see, we have kind of fast forward through this boring stuff of loading the server and getting on and the warm up. So I'm just showing the pistol round and stuff. And as you can see, it's a little different than Battlefield. I don't know how many guys on my channel. I think most of them are Battlefield guys, so it's gonna be a little different showing Counter Strike in. But this game's been a while, and I believe there's a lot more Counter Strike players than Battlefield players, and for good reason. The game's a lot of fun to play, and it's just I like the part in is there's not as much of a I don't know what to say as it is. It's not really skill gap because this game is more skillful compared to Battlefield. I think it's just more of technical. You don't have the game get in the way for you. So if someone kills you, it's you don't know. Okay, did he have a better connection than I did, or did he have a shittier connection? Cause so he's lagging. So you kill the guy. It's genuinely he's dead. That's the like about this game is when you kill a guy, he's dead. I can't say it enough because I was playing with a few of my friends some other time, and it's just like you're looking and you're like, oh no, these people are like one person said Dawn of the Dead because you're shooting a guy, shooting a guy, and shooting a guy, and he's all, oh no, he's still fucking alive. He's like he's a zombie. And it's just funny things like that in Battlefield where I'm just like, being a competitive player, um, I I can't take this game seriously. I mean, it's fun to get on. I mean, I'm still probably gonna do some competitive, but every single competitive scene I'm really in is they can't get enough people to play competitive in Battlefield, and it's just the people who do play are like, yeah, it's a joke, and there's a few. I think there's a few teams who take it seriously, but even BF3 comp you can't take seriously. There's like no sense to it at all. It's not that well put together. It was never meant to be competition and never meant to be competitive. You can play it competitively just like you can fucking go out and you can buy a game and you can just do whatever with it. It's like you can play competitive. My brother says competitive Total War. You can play competitive Silver. You can play competitive anything, and you could just do whatever you want. Like, really, competitive just means you're playing with other people. For instead of casually, like what you mean, like just to have fun. Um, you just go out and you play competitive. It just means you play to win. I guess is what you don't pay to win, but you play. So as in, you go in and you play and you want to win. I mean, isn't that the goal of it? Casually is kind of just like you don't really care. So that's kind of why in a team Counter Strike there is a competitive mode, which means you're playing to win and you earn ranks and things. You competitive doesn't mean you have to win money. That's professional. Professional means you're winning money. Competitive just means you're just playing to win. In my opinion, I mean, you could probably look it up. It's probably something different, but in my opinion, you're playing to win. I mean, casually, you're just playing to have fun. Competitively, you're playing to win, and then professionally, you play to win money. The professional doesn't mean you have to be doing it for a living; it just means you're earning money at it. So, in my opinion, Battlefield is never going to be in the competitive category, let alone professional, like I was talking about. And it was kind a little. I don't really know what to say. I don't want to put it down because there's some people who take it really seriously and like, oh yeah, Battlefield is amazing competitively, but I don't really see competitive in it at all, and I just can't get a grasp of it, and I don't really. I just get. It's kind of rage-inducing when I play casually, and I get frustrated. And I'm like, how can I take a competitive game when I get fucking pissed off because weird shit happens and people are still alive when they should be dead? And when you have shitty connect, you know. So I was like, did he kill me by skill, or did he kill me because he's hacking, or did he kill me because the game isn't connecting? It just, because of that iffiness, I don't really see competitive in Battlefield at all, let alone having the game casually working correctly. So, on top of that, I mean, I have a lot more people like in my clan who like to play that game just to have fun, but I can't, it's just me, but I can't get it. I can't have fun in that. I don't know. But I just was wanting to put this out as saying I think we putting out a little bit more Counter Strike videos because it's just I can't. Like I say, I can't get into Battlefield anymore. Let alone my rig cannot record for shit. I mean, I'm recording this at 720p, and it's just this is all on low graphics. I mean, I think it looks nice the way. I mean, it's not like fucking Battlefield good, but it's less chaotic going on. There's a lot less to think about. It's just all the hardest part in this game is controlling the spread of your weaponing, knowing how to counter recoil, and that's skill. And all your bullets hit and they land. It's fun. I like that because it's funner to play, and that's just it. I mean, I can be losing at this game, and I'll be fine. I won't fucking rage. I could be winning at Battlefield, dominating the other team, and I'm still raging like a bitch because it's so fucking annoying. I'll be going into combat like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? And because there's just weird shit that happens. I mean, if you look through the Reddit at all in Battlefield 4, you can see there's people who have like their characters missing, their guns are missing, they're having hit detection issues, they're having these weird bugs like you get stuck under the map. I've had a few times where I spawned underneath the map and it's pretty much a loop into nowhere. You're falling and you're falling and you're falling and you're never going to stop. And that comes down, you're just going to fall forever. And I'm just like, yeah, this is a fucking rated AAA game, right? Yeah, fuck you. But just like I've seen before is it this game Battlefield. Let me say I saw on Reddit, and I completely agree. I've always thought this. It's meant to be. I don't know how to say, but DICE is lazy. I don't know how to say anything else, and they're fucking gonna have huge ass bugs in their game. Battlefield 1942, BF2, 1943, Bad Company 2, BF3. Every freaking Battlefield game I've ever owned, not to mention I forgot Vietnam, that game too, all had huge flaws in it somewhere. 242 used to get in the game and it would seriously disconnect you. And that's when I was really like I was really young. I was like, I think it was 10 years ago, so I was 10, and I'm a 10-year-old who just wants to play my goddamn game, and I couldn't. I had a PS2, so I couldn't play online on like my console. I mean, these kids now are spoiled. They have a console. They just plug into the internet and they fucking play. I mean, I didn't have that. I used to have to buy like $100 device to do that. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I have a computer. It's connected to the internet. And I want to play a game. I'm gonna get on that. But apparently, Punkbuster wasn't updated to the newest edition, and it would kick me, even though I was connected to a server. I remember how weird it felt to play online too. Like you're online, you're like, whoa, I'm playing with actual other people instead of like a video game. But I mean, it's like a virtual world, but the people you're interacting with are real people. I mean, it's just kind of a weird concept when you think about it. Like you're in a game, and everything in your game is like virtual, except that the people interacting with it are also real people, so like we're all interacting with a virtual thing. It's just kind of weird to me. I never really got a grasp on that. When I understand the theory of it, I mean, now I'm studying computers to be a technician, and you have to learn all this stuff and you understand how it works. But to me, it's still kind of weird to think about like you're interacting all over the internet on a virtual device to have virtual fun. It's like, are you really having fun, or is it virtual? But anyways, I don't want to get the philosophy in there. No one gives a shit about that, right? So I'm just talking about this game and what my feels on it, and how I'm not going to be putting out any more Battlefield videos, at least for a while. I'll probably put some out just to have fun, and I probably will be competitive a little bit. Just they can get the other guys into it. I mean, we've been thinking this for a while, and we played like this really freaking this one team, but I don't know if you're hacking or if you're legit, because they're hitting all their shots, they're shooting before they saw us, and I'm like, either my connection's really shitty or they're fucking have really beastly computers or something. But I don't know if it was because of my graphics. So there's just something called input lag. If you turn your graphics shit high, like way too high, you'll have lag, and which is input. And like when you shoot something, it's a slight delay, but that slight delay can really hinder you in how you're playing the game. You know, because when you're shooting, and you have, especially in a shooter, like when you shoot and there's a delay, it's not a good thing at all. But anyways, hope you guys helped make my little rant. And this is today. I'll put a little bit more of this. I hope you enjoyed my video. This video was just about, I think it was 10.5 minutes long. I don't know if you stuck around for that long. But let me know if it's too long, if you want it longer, if you want it shorter. Most likely you want it shorter, I guarantee it. But I like to go on rants and think about different things like this and what's going on. But anyways, thanks for listening.